Are those easy pull fuse or tubes?
No, these are the coils. To change bands, you plug in the RF and the mixer coils. This is a 1935, 36, 37 variety. Back before they had band switches. This used to be the ultimate at the time. It was hard to tell what frequency you were on. Of course, these are marked. This is the 160 meter coils, and you just plug them into. I've got three bands, and the way that Leonard made it linear is the dial is linear through 150. And where's my pointer? Yeah, there it is. If you put it on 80, you look at the band that you're on, and if it was on 20, or let's take 40 meters, and you go out to 80, 70, 80, and you follow it up, and that on this scale is 7.2 megahertz. And that's the way they calibrate. So they would create the curve for the dial so that you could read the frequency out. And if you play with the chart, then this thing is, for the 30s, it was a very accurate readout on the frequency.
Is this something for the military?
They made some similar ones for the military. This is not the model that they had for the military. But it's a Superhet, and it does have a crystal filter for CW to get the selectivity up on. But it's a national.
Yep. Okay.
This pre-runs the HRO, that they made a bunch of HRO receivers that used a tray for plug-in coils, and you'd plug them all in at the same time, but this uses separate ones. This is the detector and then the oscillator. But it uses the older tube, but I have the power supply for it.
$1,500 Yeah. I can walk on it now.
It's the power supplies are one of the things that's hardest to find anymore. And they called it the National Velvet. But and that was so separate because money was tight in the 30s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't care.
Could have been somebody could make their own power supply back then, I would assume.
A lot of people could, and so that's the way they keep them separated.
Because they post original stickers. I run the VIN, I take the VIN, okay? So
on the back,
the VIN, there's the codes I
the
go out
plate of the audio stage does not have B+, except you have to run it through the transformer. There's 2 pins on the back. And that takes you to 8 ohms so you can get the speaker. But a lot of people, you know, had headphones, and there was a variety of things, but with this, you can operate just a regular 4-ohm speaker.
Okay.
But that plugs in. And the only caution is you don't touch these 2 leads. And it's not easy to touch anyway, but there's a couple of pins on the back. You plug that in, and you've got the speaker.
Okay, yeah, I see the pin. I see the
yes,
right there.
those 2 pins right there next to the power supply.
Okay.
And they're both positive. It doesn't matter which way you hook them in, because it's just a transformer.
Very interesting. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to me about that.
All right. Yeah, it was quite a thing in the 30s. This was about top of the line at the time.